Hi everyone, how are we? Welcome to another Pilates flow. We've got a nice sculpting, strengthening session today, a mix of the full body. You can also use the optional weight here, you can also do it without it. I'll give you lots of options. So no matter what level you are, you have lots to choose from. Starting with our warm-up, coming into our all fours. Hands roughly under our shoulders, knees under hips. And just slowly starting to circle the hips to the side, lower towards the child's pose and come through the other way. Warming up through the hips, through the back. And reversing direction. Pausing when we're at the top, we're going to slowly rotate onto the middle of our mat, keeping our right leg lengthened to the side, keeping our knee grounded, making sure we've got that nice alignment here. We're going to inhale as we lower, bringing our arms forward. Exhale as we come up, hands behind head. Using our core to stay nice and stable, finding a bit more warmth through the legs here. And when we're next at the top, we're going to add a little side bend to the side. Inhale as we lower, exhale as we lift, and lowering to the side again. Going for one more. We're going to slowly lower all the way down onto our mat, making sure our hands roughly under our shoulders, knee roughly under our hips. We're going to lengthen through the arm, find that nice straight line from the outside, and slowly push up through the left hand as we lift into the other side. Finding that nice stretch through the side. You can lower the top arm towards that curve here. Not forcing anything, just finding a bit more warmth through the side, a bit more space. Using the core to keep you nice and stable. And we're going to lower once more. And coming up, we're going to slowly bring our right leg in, bring our left leg out, and find that same hinge on this side. We're going to inhale, lower, bringing our arms forward, exhale, coming back up. Staying connected to our breathing through the movement. Then when we're next up, we're going to add in that side bend to the right, calming back in before we lower back down. Get a nice and warm through the full body. And again, we're going to slowly lower down into that right arm, lengthening through the top side of the body, and then slowly pushing yourself through the hand, side bend the other way, finding a little bit more space through the side again. You can find that curve as you lower. Going for one more. And slowly lowering down onto the mat, coming into seated. Activate into our core. I'm going to inhale at the top. Exhale as we slowly roll down just halfway. Inhale, coming up, lengthening through the spine. Exhale as we lower. You can stay here, or when you're at the top, straightening through the arms and continuing with that same movement. Always just an option, not compulsory. Exhale as you lower. Maybe you can go slightly lower, higher. Maybe you can go slightly lower. Inhale as you lift. Got one more option here. When you're halfway, rotating, bring your left arm out towards the back, bringing it back through center, lifting to the top, rotating through the other way. Staying connected to your breathing, really using your core to keep yourself nice and strong. Going for one more each side. And we're going to lower all the way down. A little bit more core work. Building into our single leg extensions, bringing our legs up to tabletop. We're going to lengthen that leg diagonally, bring it back, keeping our back nice and stable. Using that core to keep yourself stable on the mat. And to make this a little bit more challenging, you can try and lower further down through that lengthened leg, as long as you're keeping that lower back nice and stable. Keep breathing. And the more challenging option here is that when that knee is closer to your chest, gently holding over the top of your knee, lengthening through that other leg. Switching between those two as you stay in that curl up. Keep breathing. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come into scissors now. You can lower the head down, arms by your sides. Lengthening through the legs as you slowly lower one and lift the other one up. As you slowly exchange between the two. You can keep your knees a bit more bent if you need to. Or again, that slightly harder option. When that leg is near you, you're curling up, holding behind the calf, lengthening through the legs. Stay nice and strong through the core as you're curling up a little bit more if you can. Finding more flexibility through the legs. Keep breathing. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. You can bring your knees to your chest for a moment. Find a little pause before we go into our bridges. And we're going to grab onto those weights. Again, you can do this without them. Coming into our tricep dips to begin with. Inhaling to prepare. As we exhale, we're slowly dropping the weights next to our face as we lift up through the hips. Inhale as we lower. Exhale as we lift. Just finding that nice stability, that coordination through the arms, through the legs. Making sure we've got that nice form. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, just bending through the elbows, pushing up through the heels as you lift. slow and controlled movements, still using the core to keep you stable. Coming into our last one. As we lower down, lower our weights next to our face, starting here. Inhaling to prepare. Maybe you want to bring your heels slightly closer to your glutes. See how that setup is for you. As you exhale, you're going to lengthen through the arms, lifting through the hips, coming into arm sways, lowering down. Exhale as you lift, pushing up through the heels. Inhale as you lower. Being careful not to overarch through the ribs. Keep the ribs pulling towards your hips. Coming into our last one. As we lower down, we're going to pause the weights at the top, reaching towards the ceiling, bringing our feet closer together. Inhaling to prepare. Exhale as we lift, keeping our feet together. Inhale, opening through the knees into those abductors. Bringing it back in. You can hold here as you open through the knees. You can lower after 1 rep, after 2 reps, really personalizing it to you, building your strength wherever you are. Bring your knees and legs together. You can also come up onto the balls of your feet, lifting up through the heels, continuing with that same movement here. Keep breathing. And noticing how you're really using slightly different muscles when you're lifted up through the heels. 2 more. And after that last one, we're going to slowly lower down through the heels as well. We're going to come into our marches. So we're still keeping those feet together as we lift on 1 foot. We need to keep that balance through the center of the body. Inhaling to prepare. As we exhale, slowly pushing up through the heel. Hips coming up, lowering down through the arms next to us. Slowly coming back up. Exhale as you lift through the hips, lower through the arms. Inhale as you lower through the hips. And again, you decide how hard you go with that left leg here. You can just bring it into a slight hover as you push up through the right heel. Just 2 more. And 1. As you lower down, we're going to switch. Left foot is grounded. Inhaling to prepare as we exhale, lifting up through the hips, lowering through the arms, and bringing that right foot up again into a hover or into 90 degrees as you come into that march. Slow and controlled as you lift, as you lower. And for last 3, 2, and 1. Lowering down, bringing our weights to the side. Coming into our side series, you're coming onto your left side so that you're mirroring me. You can lower all the way down if you prefer to, or come up so that your hands under your shoulders, your knee is roughly under your hips. Again, you can hold on to that weight or just do it without it. Lengthening the arm over your head, kneeling to prepare, keeping those hips nicely stacked. As you exhale, just slowly lengthening through the top leg. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Staying connected to your breathing. Trying to move as smoothly as you can through that leg, lengthening it away from you. In for 2, and 1. We're going to hold the leg at hip height. As we exhale, slowly bringing that leg forward, arm is coming back and beside us. Just finding that movement here. Rotating through the shoulder as you're bringing it back, kicking that leg forward. You can keep more of a bend through that leg if you need to. Going for 2, 1. Slowly lowering down, coming down onto our forearms. A little bit of plank work here. Knees are in front, hips are stacked. Just removing the weight here. Our top hand just behind our head. We're slowly lowering the elbow through that rotation, coming up as we lift through the side, lengthening through that top leg. Inhale as we lower into that rotation. Exhale as we lift. Inhale as we lower. Again, not rushing anywhere, just finding that nice form. Just 2 more. And the last one. Lowering down. Great job. We're coming into shifting onto our back into gentle hip sways here, just to release the hips a little bit. Slowly swaying our knees side to side, finding space through the hips before we go to the other side. Bring your knees and hips through the middle, slowly bringing yourself up to seated. Coming onto your right hand this time. Finding that sit up, hand under shoulders, knee under hip. Grab that weight if you'd like to, holding the arm straight over your head. Inhaling to prepare as you exhale, lifting up through the left leg this time. Inhale as you lower, staying nice and strong through the core. Exhale as you lift. Keep breathing. And when that leg is next lifted, holding it at hip height, we're going to slowly bring the leg forward as we bring the weight back beside us. Finding that nice lengthening, stable through the hips. Again, you can keep more of a bend through that top leg if you need to. Keep moving through it, just 2 more. And 1. And slowly lowering down onto our forearm. Bringing that weight to the side. Finding our clamshell setup. Elbow roughly under your shoulder. Knees more in front, hips are still stacked. Bringing that top hand just behind your head and slowly rotating towards your hand. Exhale as you lift up towards the side plank here. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Really building up strength through that lower side here. Going to last two. And one. And lowering down, coming into our final part, making sure we have those weights near us. You can always take a little child pose here for a little pause, finding your breathing. Coming into our all fours, one of my favourite combinations here. Hands under our shoulders, knees under hips, finding that nice flat back, as if you're balancing a tray of glasses on your back. Inhale to prepare as we exhale, lengthening through the left leg. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. This is your option one, or if you'd like to, when that leg is up, pausing there, inhale as you lower into that push-up, exhale as you lift. You decide how low you go into that push-up. You can go halfway, a third way, or full way down. Just building up that strength from wherever you are, keeping your elbows by the sides. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Coming into our last one. We're going to grab our weight into our right hand, and as we come back through the left leg, also going to lengthen back through the arm. Inhaling to repair, exhale, lifting up through the leg, bringing that weight up through the right arm, elbow to the side, lengthening back. Inhale as you lower everything down. Exhale as you lift. Still using that core to keep you stable, bringing it towards you. Coming into one more. Weight behind our left ankle. Slowly lifting that heel out to the side. Inhale as we lower. Exhale as we lift, keeping that toe pointed. If you would like to, you can also lower through the right forearm. Exhale as you come up and lift through the side. See if you can do the two simultaneously. So as you lower down, that leg comes up, back into all fours as the knee lowers. Going for last one. Great job, removing that weight. Coming into our all fours for a little release. And when you're ready, coming up, we're going into our right side this time. Making sure you have that weight near you if you're adding it in. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and again, We're going to lengthen through the right leg this time. Inhale as we lower, exhale as we lift. This is your option 1. Your option 2, when that leg is lifted, you're slowly going to lower down into that push-up. Exhale as you come up. Inhale, lower through the heel. Exhale, lengthen through the leg. Again, finding your own range. Slow and controlled, no rush. Last 2. Coming into our last push-up. Lowering the knee down, grabbing our weight in our left hand this time. Exhale as you lift through the arm to the side. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Finding that nice balance. Core is lifted, especially as you exhale. Finding that nice lengthening through the right leg. Going for 3, 2, and 1. Lowering down, coming into our final one here, grabbing our weight, placing it behind our right knee, resetting in all 4s. Inhaling to prepare, exhale as we lift up through the right knee out to the side. Again, you can just go halfway here, building up that strength, lightly bringing that weight towards you to hold it there. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower, and then again you can add that lowering through the forearm, pushing up through the right hand as you lift. Lowering down. Really strengthening through that stability on your left leg as well here. Coming into our last one. Lowering down, removing the weight. Coming into our child pose. Arms by the sides, just find that nice curve through the spine. Just slowing down. Thank you so much. We are all done, and I'll see you in the next one.